Silence answers any question I have as the past and present merge into a moment of why shit matters on this ruined plot of perfect talk and curvature. But never walking through the plots half forgotten or returned or low end that was sold for profit. Blessed with the bread under the laws we turn to, not just sitting there with broken locks. Spray paint found images, no effort, shocks, just letters really now, aren't they? And they spell out fuck the dead and fuck the cops. I guess to fuck with pity. Losses one day can only gain from here. When all the crossings aren't lockpicks, meet me at the fog. We'll block eternity and watch the sun end. Go to every other star and every other galaxy amidst the never-ending dream we call a balance, and begin to watch as all the lights go out all around us until nothing but dark. The clouds of gas are not lit up, but now bound to eternal truth. We could find our peace, blind to each, but please look now, there isn't sight, but there is me. I reached the flame and grabbed it. Now my wings are blazing. Seen a face and asked him, is this my fate? Is this my place? I'm alone in an apartment that hasn't been built yet. Trapped inside what could happen through paths when hills wept for my cleansing. Fear of losing mind, failed attention to the sense I have to kill the time I have left. But real is, I'm a fact away from stilling life and feeling after feelings from ascending past the need to dry the water given from the well, instead of drinking it to then feel fine and better. For now the dreams rise thick with altar smoke. I worship chaos, a descendant. Each thought a charge, cracked him, wrapped in what we're given. What this ends with, fight or flight, or maybe 3 times stress to get some point across. I know I never keep promises I make at night. At least I'm first to know that I sit and fold the corners of a phone number once given. See my reflection in the toaster, and didn't that motherfucker lip and start blinking in Morse code? The rope just started fighting with the mice. The known instigator was life, or the fight to life. Survival mode, I etch my name inside the fading memory of the house we used to hang after cleaning out my stash, so I can crawl back when my blood forgets me. Reap the sane and addicts reach the flame then grab it, passing right through shame and stab a known hand. Please don't get upset, see, reaching out to pass them gloves, they need them now, I stab them, and offer habits that trace back to why I handle blades. Establish something that returns even when unwelcome to this day. They say relapse, where's the robes of ritual? I say help them pray. Counting spiders as apostles isn't the way out, but now each one is mouthing truths and lies, designed like webs all through the wood, all dry and powdered. My temper day to day is the landlord, get out. I reached the flame and grabbed it. Now my wings are blazing. Seen a face and asked him, is this my fate? Green never stops at the fence line. There's a bleeding effect, like a collision of oceans separated. And swimming all night never inches them closer. No matter how I lean on it, I can't get close enough to put the blood and the water in one room to go over some shit. Where in the fuck is the air left to breathe in a season cut this thin? There's no addiction I won't feed. There's no end to this lifestyle. Said I'd leave, but I vine. I take it easy climbing, always leeching, stealing every angle of the sunlight, drinking every drop of the dying snow. Let's go. If there was an easy way to say this, you should know that I'd take the easy way out of this hole. Yeah, you should know that I don't need your ration, just need to stash some shit. Yeah, you know, I suck the warmth from the pavement. It's warmer than your constant claims. Don't need a blanket, I am blank within. I'm blaming what you take and took and plan to take again. Cause disaster when there's glass upon the mantle. Can you manage not to bow to the ones who win the battle? If there was an easy way to say this, you should know that I'd take the easy way out of this hole. Yeah, you should know that I don't need your ration, need to stash some shit. Yeah, you know, I kept the green growing toward you like it owed you something. Over the fence, over the years, over every vine that moved. The blood and the water finally met out at the property line. Then nothing grew. Spring came, but nothing grew. should know that I'd take the easy way out of this hole. Yeah, you should know that I don't need your ration. Just need to stash some shit. Yeah, you know. Put the dove in before it notices and close it in mirrors. It sings until it stops. Stopping is the search. Now hold this shit. Now the air hangs heavy as looks into the peering eyes of what did I do or say to them again last night. I've been there in more rooms than I can self-reflect. More like a specific kind of go dead quiet that reads safe to whoever's running the edge. Down here the air has a quality met with disgust as I breathe in what is now the place where I have to place my trust. I know it's fucked, my self-limits recede, but my head is covered up. I kept singing, didn't know what else to do as I loved. If I stop giving, will you know? Or will you just pick apart another? I've been lowered into proving I uphold, but you said you would be the other. Take the habits apart, each component savagely a masterpiece. And apathy combined to hold up past redundancy. No motion peaking, weight of the potential crashing ocean from a dome I deemed appropriate, so no one felt alone. I know there's a string between the sword and what is somewhat more peaceful, tied right to the what is more important to the source of meaning. I've stood in colder corners waiting for the warmth to leave me. That sounds like a threat to whoever's holding me. Can't say that it's not alone I seek. Up here the dust has a thickness that settles right into your teeth. I keep it barely together. If I stop giving, will you know? Or will you just pick apart another? I've been lowered into proving I uphold, but you said you would be the other. Stop giving, will you know? Or will you just pick apart another? I've been lowered into proving I uphold, but you said you would be the other. There's a rock I skipped upon the waters, reflection of your face. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen you since that day.